this is attempt number 2 of doing this. That first clip was from attempt number 1. Attempt number 1 was about 2 minutes long, and I'm going to put basically none of it in, aside from that one clip, because the whole thing just had an insane amount of profanities and stuff in there. I would definitely come to regret most of it if I left it in the video. So leaving all of that out, bar that clip, that first clip, I'm leaving that in. I have to put something of that of attempt 1 in this video, because that's right after the game. That's when the emotions are the most heightened, and that's real. That's the most real reaction you get. So I need to put something in there, because that shows what this meant. It shows how much I wanted to win this game, this trophy. Had to put something in there from attempt number 1. I have so many issues with that game, top to bottom, an absolute disgrace. There is no hiding from that. That needed to be so much better. The main issue, well, I don't know if this is the main issue, but the issue that stands out the most is starting Kepa. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's a cup final. It's a chance to win your first trophy in 6 years. And you go with Kepa because he's the cup goalkeeper. No, Kepa is your backup goalkeeper. Kepa plays in matches where you have absolutely zero excuses not to win, and if David Raya is injured. Kepa is not a cup goalkeeper. He is a backup goalkeeper, Mikel. That's a massive game. You play your best players in massive games, Mikel. End of conversation. Raya should have started. I don't care he became a father 2 days ago and he's still emotionally recovering from that, whatever BS you want to come up with. It's a massive game. It's a chance for your first trophy in 6 years. You play your best players. And there are no excuses for doing otherwise. No Timber, he's injured. No Eze, he's injured. That's fine. But David Raya, there was nothing wrong with David Raya. Nothing wrong with David Raya at all. Big game. You play your big players. You play your best players. Kepa, disastrous performance. Yeah, I don't even care about his previous Wembley record. I don't even care that he's refused substitution in the Carabao Cup final before. I don't even care that he had an absolute shocker in the 2019 final. I think it was when he missed that penalty in the shootout. I don't care about any of that. Okay, today was a clean slate for him. If he started and put in a magnificent performance, shut us all up, fine, fair play. But he didn't, did he? Atrocious today from Kepa. It's sad to see some of the abuse he's getting. I don't think we need to go as far as saying get out of our club. But it's a disgustingly bad performance from Kepa. That first ball over the top in the second half towards Doku, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he actually doing? Yeah, I think he's honestly lucky to get away with a red there. Could have been, what do they call it? Dogzo. The acronym for denial of goal scoring opportunity. It may vary. They may have ruled it out. That it would have been harsh. Doesn't mean he's not lucky. Atrocious, honestly. And that, it's just a simple catch. It's just a simple catch for the first goal. It's just a simple catch. Yeah, it's high up above his head. It's a simple catch. I don't care. It's a simple catch. And it just butterfingers. Just goes through his gloves. Like he's not even there. And Nico O'Reilly. You know, how symbolic, right? Because that first goal of his, so the final tussle he's had basically on the goal line to get the ball over the line is with Zubamendi. Earlier on in the game, he had a bit of a scrap with Zubamendi. So how symbolic. How amazing for him. The local Manchester lad scores a brace, wins them the trophy. How amazing is that? How beautiful is that? so done with this. I'm so done. That's just one issue. The whole Kepa thing. We had chances. Not really in the second half. The first half was ours. Mostly. I think City had maybe 20 minutes on top. But we had chances. Kai Havertz, why is he just dawdling? Just take the shot on. The more time you wait, the longer you're giving for Trafford to close you down. Why are you waiting? Just hit the ball. You're in on goal. The closer Trafford gets, the less angle you have. One touch, look up, take the shot. You're right there. Inside 6 minutes, you could have put us 1-0 up. Struggling to even think where else we created. Corners, dreadful. Set pieces, dreadful. We defended them well. Some headers we didn't defend well. Set pieces we defended well. Okay, I'll give us that. Our own set pieces, what's meant to be the thing that can bail us out. Set pieces, under any circumstance, can bail us out. Yeah, just atrocious, honestly. City clearly prepped really well on dealing with corners, and fair play. And then another thing, there's just so much wrong with the whole day. There's just so much wrong. Obviously, the media team didn't get the memo, because I think one of the last things they posted before the game was, "We know what this means." Okay, cool. The media team knows what this means. Do the players know what this means? Because that second half was atrocious. That's one of the things I've repeated again and again and again in that attempt one, in that 2-minute profanity-ridden rant, was that second half was dreadful, and it was. Because again, first half we created chances, first half we had chances, first half we were on top for most of it. Second half was absolutely disgusting. One chance I can remember was the Calafiori header after 2 goals. It took us to concede 2 goals to actually switch on and try to attack in the second half. Straight at Trafford. I got too excited for that. Jumped up out of my seat. Could be on. Could get it to 2-1 here. Game on. No. Straight at Trafford. That was like the one chance we had the whole second half. Dreadful, the second half. Do the players understand what this means? So we know what this means. The media team knows what this means. Do the players know what this means? Are the players willing to actually fight and show up, mentally show up when it matters most? So I made a video about this as well. It's the one thing that I needed to say at full time. Not much I wanted to say. One thing I needed to say. Look at Man City lifting that trophy and feel the shame. Feel the shame. Today is the consequence of not mentally showing up when it matters most. The pressure got to us. Again, unfortunately. Just like Wolves. William Saliba is the one player that can hold his head high. Everyone else on the pitch, subpar, to say the least. Some of them even more so. But subpar is the standard today for everyone except William Saliba. William Saliba, hold your head high. I'm sorry. Everyone else apologise to him. Because he's the only one that mentally showed up. He's the only one that didn't crack under the pressure. Everyone else cracked under the pressure. Couldn't take it. Couldn't handle the pressure. No fight in the second half. Atrocious. The whole 45 minutes. The whole second 45 minutes. Atrocious. And I don't want to hear anything else. Well, we should be celebrating right now. It should be one of the best days in recent history. Instead, we're here sulking. I need to throw that water bottle again, just to make me feel a little bit better. Here we go. I do not feel any better than I did 10 seconds ago. What now? I'm going to need a break. I'm going to need a fat break from football. Because that's so disappointing. I was actually so ready to go for this. I was so ready. I was like replaying all the layers to this game in my head. First trophy in 6 years. First Carabao Cup since we were wearing this shirt. This shirt was what we wore the last time we won the Carabao Cup. That's how long it's been. First trophy in 6 years. First Carabao Cup since then. What else? What else was there? And we repeated again, just like I was doing for about 3 hours before the game. You know, chance for this to be the start of something extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. We're going to win the quadruple, right, guys? Yeah, totally. 100%. Chance to finally directly pit Man City to a trophy. Yeah. Still have to wait even longer for that now. And we let Rayan Cherki showboat on us, honestly. That game at the Etihad, oh my God, I'm going to have to hold myself back here. I'm going to be sensible. I want to win at the Etihad, okay? I want to win at the Etihad. When was the last time we won at the Etihad? I want to win at the Etihad, man. I don't care how it happens. Just win at the Etihad. Just beat these lot. Just beat these fuckers, okay? Beat them at the Etihad. This fixture is nuts. I hate Man City so much. Their players, O'Reilly. Hey, Cherki showboated on us today in a cup final. Disgraceful that we let him do that. Still hate him. Haaland, don't need to explain that one. Hate him. Silva, Rodri, say whack things. Donnarumma, hate him. I hate the whole. I hate all of them. Hate all of them. And why wouldn't you? Pep's the worst of all. Yeah, if he's leaving at the end of this season, I will never ever get over it if we don't get one over him. If he leaves Manchester City without us ever getting one over his team and his players, I will never ever forgive Arteta. I will never forgive Arteta because he's had the team for it 3 out of the past 4 seasons, and if he doesn't do it, never ever forgiving him. We cannot let Pep Guardiola leave this league without getting one over his team. And by that I mean the Premier League. Have to win a Premier League with Pep still managing Man City. If not, unforgivable. I think there's a few players not going on international duty, which is great. That's pretty much the only good thing to come out of today. Because they need rest, they need to recoup, they need to look at themselves long and hard in the mirror. And mentally check themselves. Because if we lose more trophies because we're mentally not there, let me out there, man. Honestly, if it's a matter of wanting it, if winning trophies this season comes down to how much we want it, let genuine fans on the pitch. Because some of them actually want this more than the players do, and that's depressing. If it's skill-based, fine, keep going. If it's a matter of wanting it, let actual fans on the pitch because they want it more than these players, apparently. I'm not anywhere near as angry as I was at full time. This doesn't seem as perilous as it did at full time, nowhere near. I'm still very angry. I need a break. That was disgraceful. Horrid showing in a cup final. Massive game, horrid showing. Top to bottom. The Cronkies flew all the way out for this. And they got that. Were they even here? I didn't see them at the game. Honestly, hope they weren't. Hope they didn't witness that. Disgusting. Seriously, disgusting. That's all I have to say. See you in 2 weeks.